I am just a simple man, and Google is my God. Today, we're talking about the most important skill of this decade, the skill of Googling. With Google search, you are able to get an answer for the most of your problems. Of course, there are other search engines, but Google has the whopping market share of over 92%. And for that reason, I'm just gonna talk about Google search. It's life-changing, generation-shaping, history-making machine. One of the most important inventions ever created. Hands down, like wheel level important. Google search has changed the way millions of people think about how they get information. I mean, how many of your friends still have encyclopedias lying around in their bookshelves? When was the last time you didn't Google the date of your favorite band's gig? And what is the thing that we all do instantly when we feel a bit different physically? That's right, we Google our symptoms. Also, every time you and your friends were wondering some fun fact like, how tall is the Eiffel Tower? You can get the information the fastest by Googling. And there it is, 324 meters to the tip. So that took me around 10 seconds. Imagine that every single precise piece of information is that close to you. You just have to know the right kind of question. And even if you don't, you can just guess something that's even mildly close to that question. For that Eiffel Tower height problem, I googled just Eiffel. So if you're capable of getting every single precise piece of information in just 10 seconds, think about what you're able to do for your career with it. I mean, every little problem, you got your bases covered. Ask Google. So simple, but yet so underestimated. Before starting this project of Simple Man and SimpleLearn.com, I had never done any websites. But since I had the vision of a particular kind of website, I did what anyone with a dream first should. I started Googling. First about coding and many website builders, and then precisely about WordPress. And video after video, article after article, I started learning. And every time I ran into a problem, I asked my precious God, Google, and every single time, it gave me something to work with. So that's how SimpleLearn.com was born, all thanks to Google search. Look, I'm not really saying that you have to treat it as your God. That was just a way of getting your attention. But what comes to asking for advice, treat Google as you would treat your best friend. Many of us automatically ask from our friends or family members if we have a question that we don't know answer to. But Google is much more resourceful than all of our friends combined. So why would we not use it? After all, it is available 24/7 for almost everyone on this planet. And most of us have access to it right from the gadget that is in our pockets. So please, use it to your advantage. But of course, there are some particular things that make our Googling experience as easy as I just described. First and foremost, the language of Google is English. You can use Google successfully with tons of languages, but just like I described in the previous video, the language of internet as a whole is English. So in order to get the best results, especially in very specialized problems, you have to Google in English. In addition to that, here are two excellent videos on tips and tricks of Google search. I highly recommend you to watch them both, since they have lots of great tips that even I didn't know, even if I built my whole career by Googling. Also, your settings should be optimized. Here's a great video on the basic settings of Google search. And here is Google's own description video of how their search works. I truly believe that the single most important skill of this decade is to effectively search online. Whenever you have a precise problem, do not hesitate to pick up your smartphone or laptop and Google that issue.
And whenever you wish to learn a certain subject, or to read an ebook, or to use a remote teaching tool, or a learning game, or to just scroll through what type of courses internet has to offer, go to zimbolearn.com and browse through amazing learning platforms of internet. And in case you found this video helpful, please hit the like button. And if you want to watch more of my content, make sure to hit that subscribe button too, and the bell button to get notified whenever there's a new video from me.
And since learning truly is your key to creating happiness in your life, please join me in this great exploration journey of online learning.